Any success here?
No, not yet actually. I don't know. I've only played the main event in this tournament, in this schedule so far, but no luck in the main event. So I'll try my chance again in some side event later, and then the high roller, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. And you were also, as every year, you were at Las Vegas playing World Series. How was this year?
This year I didn't really go as well as I wish. I don't know. A lot of the time I didn't. I only made one really deep run where I got 11th out of like 2,000 players in a 1K buy-in, and then I lost a huge flip to bust out. And then other tournaments I was never really able to. I was never really able to go deep. I'm not. It's a little bit hard to pinpoint the actual reason, But it's yeah, this year hasn't been great for the World Series, and I think I came like kind of confident because I had a really good scoop on PokerStars before, and then I was like spending time on Twitch, and then it was kind of like I spent a lot more time on Twitch, and it's kind of like a shock to play at a live table. It's I guess it's a little bit it was a little bit harder this year to adapt back to the live thing because the game is so slow and you're by yourself. Twitch is like such a different experience because there's like hundreds or thousands of people watching you, and then when you play, they're like all supporting you, and you kind of feel like you're playing with them, we're all together. And then when you go to play in the WSOP, there was like you have to play by yourself again, and it can be a little bit harder sometimes, and also especially when the variance is not on your side, it makes it tougher.
Yeah. Your biggest win in live events is the PCA 2008.
Yes, it is.
And I think that thereafter there has been a few tournaments which you surely would have liked to win. Can you mention some?
I would love to win the EPT Grand Final for sure, because it's a very, very prestigious one. And I think more than all, I would like to win the PCA. I would love to win the PCA again, because it would be like a crazy story, and I would be like the first man to win 2 EPTs and to win 2 at the same place, which also is a PCA, which is like one of the toughest fields. So I think that would be really incredible. But of course, like the dream of every poker player, I think, is to win the World Series of Poker main event. So it's also the harder because it's like thousands of people, of course. So yeah, a lot of tournaments I would like to win, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and you have been playing so many high roller events in everywhere, all over the world. And you have been playing a lot against Finnish opponents. What you say, for example, about Juha Helppi or Sigmund?
They're both really tough. They're both like very, very different play style and kind of unpredictable. And Antonius, there's like a lot of great players from Finland, especially considering Finland is such a small country. Like how many? Like 6 million people?
Yeah.
6 million people, and there are like so many great players from Finland. They're really tough to play against because they're always like, you feel like, you think they're always very analytic, and they're always it's hard to predict their future moves as well. So they're like definitely some of the toughest opponents. I'm glad there's only 6 million people in Finland.
And you also wrote a book, this Kill Elky book. Was it a difficult process?
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of difficult because it was my first, and so it's like, and I wrote like about 50% of it, and 50% it was co-written with my co-authors. There was Lee Nelson and Tony Dunst and Tyson Stripe, and it was a little bit difficult, but it was really interesting, and I really enjoyed the process because I think it's really great also to put in words my soul process and my way of thinking about the game, because I'm usually not like good at that, explaining myself. I mean, a lot of the times I do things and I kind of know why, but it's like teaching someone. It's not really one of my skills. It's a whole different thing. So it's very interesting, and it helped me with that too.
Yeah. Do you think that it's possible that you write another poker book?
It's possible, but I think now, like in 2015, it's more likely to make like I think this is the age where like instructional videos and stuff, they're just like more they're more interactive, and they're just like they're also they're more interactive, and they're like more fun to watch, and like that's what I'm trying to do a little bit on Twitch as well, because I've been spending a lot of time on Twitch. It's a great fun, but of course, like sometimes I still I'm still not able to explain my thought process completely. But I think I'm like improving slowly, and it's like much better media, because then people, they can come and watch and then ask me questions, like if I didn't explain a move correctly. So because it's so interactive, it's like much more fun, because they can just like talk to me all the time. Like if you buy the book and then you have a question, I mean, of course you can ask me on Twitter or something, but sometimes like skip, or sometimes like you only 140 characters, you can't really go in depth about the hands. But like on Twitch, I can just like explain exactly like my thought process, or like why I did this. So it's I think it's definitely more likely that I'll do something special or make some special videos than a book nowadays.
Finally, how about what you think about the future? Do you think that you are going to play poker all your life?
Yeah, I mean, for sure, like at least some poker is a game. Like the great thing about poker is that you can do you have a lot of freedom. So because I love the game, now I love the game, and of course I play a lot. But even like in 5 years, they say I get kind of bored, and I will still come to some of my favorite tournaments, you know. And it's like one of the beauty of poker is like you don't you can always keep playing. So I will always play to a certain degree, you know. I don't know if I'm gonna do it like I don't know how many years I'm gonna do it full time. For now, I really love it, so I can say. But I'm sure, like in 10 years, even if I don't play poker like full time, I will still go to some tournaments, just because it's a lot of fun. Yeah, it's like the great thing about poker is that you can decide like how much you play, where you play, and like if you play online on PokerStars, or if you play live at the EPTs, or like, so it's like, and you know, if you don't feel like playing, then you just like take a break, and then you like go play the tournament that you love. So it's a great thing about it. I think you can never really completely quit poker, you know, because like you can always come back to it for fun.
Thank you, Elky.